guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing. But during this unboxing, we're going to be answering some questions that I asked you over on Instagram. I've always loved Q&As, so if you want to be in the next one, make sure you comment down below some questions to be featured in the next Q&A. This is a two-part question, so I'm going to answer it in two parts. This is the first part of the question from Crylic Dolls. Where do you get inspiration from? Well, to be honest, I get inspiration from all kinds of things. When I do the doll face up specifically, I'm always looking at other photos of like what other doll artists have done, and I'm always looking online to see what new art techniques I can do. Some of my favorite doll artists are Moonlight Jewel and Delightful, of course, and some of my newer favorites are like the Dolly Geek, Staffu Dolls, um, and I just really like to explore. And of course, one of my very favorites is Edelyn. She has such beautiful doll faces that every time I see her do a new video, I'm like, I have to learn how to do that way, because like her dolls are just amazing. So, but the other parts of where I get my inspiration from is I watch a lot of animation, and I get very easily inspired by the animations and want to make a doll based off of the animation. So, but my own dolls that I make myself, that are my own creation, that comes off of the fact that I did a lot of OC and creative character work back when I was a kid and I was younger. And most of my life I've been creating characters to put them in a comic and stuff like that. So as far as character creation goes, I'm always good at that. Execution is a different uh, animal. Sometimes it's harder to execute things the way that you thought they would be done, so that's a give or take. The second part of this question is, how do you get started on a project? Well, that's usually what I end up doing is I do the face up first, and that implies like wiping off the face and getting the doll prepped the way that I want. And sometimes I draw up plans, sometimes I write down plans just so that I know exactly what I'm going to do before I do it, because I really don't want to waste like materials. And I want to make sure that the doll is ready the way that I want it before I start it. So that way I can minimize any stress or anything like that. Another question from Crylic Dolls is, what's a day in your life like for you? So, on about 4 days a week, I work an 8 to 4 job at a quick service restaurant, and from that time I'm at the restaurant, walking around and serving people, and just trying to make their experience good. So I talk to a lot of people all day long, and then when I get home, I usually try and take like some sort of a nap, and then I get ready to try and do some doll stuff. And sometimes I record videos. Like the day that I'm recording this, I've currently worked from 8 to 4 outside, and you know it's hard work. So on days that I'm not working, which is about 3 days a week, I do just straight up doll design, and sometimes I go out and get more craft supplies and stuff like that. But I'm usually trying to, fit in my doll stuff and my video work. But that's one of the reasons why my videos have kind of been sparse, is because I've been trying to work, and I've been trying to get like a grip on how to balance work and dolls. It's very hard sometimes. So that's the reason for that. The next question is from Partly Sunny 88. What has been your most challenging doll to work on? Oh boy. Oh boy. I think we all remember the fairy doll. I don't know if I was really clear on how hard that doll was, but she took all of my energy, and it took all my strength to not throw her out. Because it really, she was a struggle. She was a big struggle. There's just, she wasn't coming together the way that I thought she was. So I was really upset for most of her creation. Uh, and she's just one of those dolls that I wanted to show the process of because I knew that, she's kind of like my Nova for like Delightful, because like Delightful made a doll a while ago called Nova, and if you ever have watched that video, everything that can go wrong on that doll did go wrong. And so that's kind of how my doll was kind of like that. The next question is from, I believe it's pronounced Mochi Kori. Sorry if that's wrong. Who's the first doll you customized and who's your favorite? Alright, so the first doll that I ever customized was a Claudine from the Shipwrecked line. I actually still have her, and I have yet to wipe her face off as of recording this video. I'm still trying to figure out if I should, because I kind of want to. I kind of want to see how my stuff is improved. And as far as my favorite, from the Monster High line, it's probably Abby. I think I've said that on multiple occasions that Abby is my favorite. I've only ever customized one Abby, and I have, I believe, 2 more in my stock. I might have 3 in my stock. I can't quite remember. But I at least have 2 to my knowledge, because I customized one, and I was too afraid to customize the other 2 because I just wanted to have another one, a backup, like a third, before I started customizing, because I've always loved Abby, and she's such a she has such a good sculpt like on her face that I'm like, she's too good to waste. Like, I can't just waste the doll. As far as female dolls, it's Abby and Claudine. As far as male dolls, my favorite male doll is between Claude and, actually, I can't remember the other doll, what his name is. It's Nathan Rott. There we go. Nathan Rott. It's between those 2 for male dolls from the Monster High range. I've always thought that Nathan Rott had such an interesting look on his face. And I've actually been thinking about possibly turning Nathan Rott into Bellows from the Owl House. So let me know if you enjoy that. And let me know if if you think that that's a good idea and I should do that. But I have one Nathan Rott, and I've been trying to figure out what to do with him, because I want to make sure that, he has a good use and that I don't just customize him because I like him. But I think he would make a good Bellows, because he has like the scarred face and all of that. I think he would look pretty good. But, again, let me know. This is a question from Sweet or Sugary. It's a 2-thing question. One of them was, how many dolls did you make before opening a Patreon? And I did answer this on Instagram because it was on a comment. And the answer is, I think I customized like 10 to 15 dolls before I started my Patreon, like, seriously. But my Patreon wasn't originally for dolls. It's actually for my art and my comics. It's the behind the scenes of my comics. But I'm slowly figuring out how to rebrand it into more of just dolls and a little bit of my comic work, because again, I have my doll channel to worry about and I have my job, so my comics are kind of in the background because it's literally just me making them. So there's that. Are you doing a Pride themed doll for June? Yes, I am. I was actually working on the doll while I got this question, and so I thought it was really funny. I do have a doll for June, and I'm really happy with her. She's done. I just need to figure out if I want to make her an outfit or I want to keep her in what she's in, because she looks really good in her current outfit, but she also would look good in a different outfit as well. And the very last question that I'm very excited to answer So I was on Edelyn's channel the other day. I wasn't like on the YouTube, but I was on her channel, and I was talking to some people uh, about stuff, about doll stuff, and one of them said something about wanting a doll artist to make an Aang doll, and I said, "Oh yeah, totally, I'll make one of those." And they were like, "Oh, cool, make one of those." And uh, I got this message like a few hours after recording, and someone said, "Do you like they said Zuko question mark?" And I'm like, "Oh, they want me to make Zuko?" And I was like, "Man, I kind of want to make Zuko now." Well, I guess I'm making Zuko. That's all the questions I received this time. If you want to ask me more questions, go ahead and ask in the comments. I'm going to make another Q&A if you guys like this one. Um and yeah, again, I love Q&As. They're really fun, and yeah, make sure you like and subscribe and all that other good stuff. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys